Porkbellies.
Welcome back to the Trading Places Minute. This is the show where we discuss and view and pick apart and make predictions about Porkbellies with the film Trading Places, 1 minute at a time. I am Tom Taylor, and I'm joined today by Mike DeMaria. Hello, Mike.
Hello, all.
And also by Dan Lewis. Hello, Dan.
Greetings, Tall Tom and Mike.
And salutations.
I don't know if you can hear that I'm tall on the show, but
Okay.
people should know that I'm very tall.
Is the
It's
tallness
sick.
coming through the way the nerdiness is, or no?
I don't know. I mean, they could be piggybacking on each other. We don't know. People might
It's
say,
hard
that guy
to-
sounds like a nerd, and he sounds like a tall nerd.
It's hard to pick it all apart, you know.
Yeah. Speaking of picking all apart, let's pick apart minute 5 of the great film Trading Places, which begins with Lewis getting shaved by Coleman as he reads the paper, and it ends with him waiting for Coleman to open the car door for him outside his apartment.
Yes.
Townhouse, I should say.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
town. I was thinking about that too. I was like, what would you call this? Like, I suppose it is a very fancy townhouse.
Could it be a row house?
Row house? Okay, now is a
Row
row
house
house a
suggests
type
a lower.
of townhouse? I don't know. Oh, row
class,
house.
maybe.
Maybe you're right, yeah. So
I don't know if those are
little-
the connected. Yeah, the connected.
Is a
with
townhouse
the-
just a nice row house?
I don't know. You can have a townhouse that doesn't look anything like a row house.
Row houses by nature are identical to each other. Is that not true?
I don't
Like
know.
an
I think they're in a
old-timey
row.
British-
They're attached, or maybe it's something to do with the buggies, the row, because it's the way you put the. But I don't know. Or it's
Yeah.
maybe where Cookie Rojas lived, and they called them row house.
Cookie Row House. I bet they would call this a townhouse.
Yes, I'm going to call this a townhouse.
That's my.
It's fancy. It's got wood
guess.
paneling. It's beautiful. Coleman is using a straight razor on Dan
Mm-hmm.
Aykroyd, and it got me thinking: have either of you ever in your life shaved with a straight razor?
I've had it done. Yeah, not
You have had it
myself,
done?
but yeah,
How
You
was
got
it?
the straight razor shave.
at the barber shop.
Mm-hmm.
Floyd's barber, Floyd's 99 or whatever that is. They
Never
really
back,
asked for
Michael.
it. They just this was a while ago when I took the beard off and they did the shave.
Yeah.
You know,
And
Floyd
was
is
it-
like I don't know if they have them out in California, but it's a chain of barber shops.
Oh.
Where it's like a rock and roll barber shop. You go in there and they have all
Oh.
the posters on the wall of Led Zeppelin and all that.
Yeah, trying to be a cool place.
Now,
And
see, when you said that it
every-
was a chain called Floyd's, I immediately thought it was going to be the theme would be old timey Mayberry kind of stuff.
No, it's more like
Floyd
it's
the
more
barber.
like it's more like 50s.
Okay.
You know, that's the look. So it's like almost they have a prerequisite when they hire like female stylists. They all have to be kind of like rockabilly chicks. They all have to have full sleeve tattoos.
I was going to say,
And
yeah.
it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have one out here in Park Ridge, and all the dads like to go there, feel cool. You know what I mean? For an hour or so.
There's nothing
Well,
as
not a
cool
thing.
as going to a chain barber shop with 50s flavored stuff to make you feel cool.
Yeah, we're gonna get a haircut by one chicks with tattoos.
Yeah. You wouldn't have
Did you-
believed it, dear. She had tattoos.
Did you
More than one.
get the hot towel on the face?
Mm.
Yeah,
I always
did
kind of wanted that.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be nice.
Yeah.
The
I've
only
done
time
that.
I've had an experience with a straight razor at the barber shop was I went to one place in California and they did the back of my neck with a straight,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they
yeah,
put the
yeah.
lather on the back of the neck and I almost peed myself. I was like, oh, that was pleasant.
Yeah,
And then they
warm
used a straight
leather.
razor on it. Yeah.
And then he beats it to that leather strap and sings "Barber of Seville."
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
That's the last thing you hear. Ever.
But I got tired of paying, $60.
Yeah.
I found some. There's a woman in Park Ridge here that an older woman, old Catholic woman,
Mhm.
$9 haircuts, including beard trim.
Now, is her Catholicism
No, we
germane
just
to the
talk about
story?
it.
You
No,
sick
because that's what
racist.
she talks about. I go to this church.
Hmm.
They're not quite Latin enough. They're not quite, blah blah blah. But she cuts $9, and I gave her $15,
Beautiful.
and
That's
it's
great.
it's
Hey.
a great deal.
I finally found a guy I like a lot here in town.
Yeah.
And,
Well, why don't you guys get a room?
Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
I feel like if
We'll
she's
just cut each other's
Catholic,
hair.
she's less likely to just cut your throat in a fit of martyrdom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, can I make a different one-liner for the idea of me
Sure.
getting together with my barber? We'll give
Whatever.
scissoring
Oh.
a different name, a different meaning of scissoring. Something.
Yeah, you walk
Okay.
in, you go, I'd like to be scissored, please.
If you know what I mean.
So
vile.
either of you also have a little bit of a. I really doubt that scissoring works real great.
I wonder
feel
about
like
it.
that's pretty tricky to pull off. I mean, it might be nice and everything for the ladies.
I don't even know what it.
But
I don't know what it is. I don't
At the
know.
very
It seems like,
least, it is genital to genital contact.
How did we get
Tom,
here?
what do you mean? How did we get here?
I blame
Tom
Dan. I
brought
think
up the scissoring.
Tom, yeah.
I
Tom
introduced it
went
in a
blue.
very abstract. You had to do all
Yeah.
the homework yourself to find out what we were talking about, but then you went right there, which is fine. This is a no holds barred sort of program.
I don't like it. It sounds painful and disrespectful.
It sounds rough. It sounds hairy and rough.
Sounds
and
like
scratchy.
that's what you hear about when you end up in one of those bootlicking bars over just south of Andersonville. You walked into the wrong place.
Now. Please give me a glass of water.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like Dirty Mike and the boys. There's gonna be some scissoring done tonight, whether you like it or not.
Tom makes a good point. It's you're at least getting some. It's at least a very intimate experience. But I just question the how effective it is in terms of going full orgasm,
getting the job done.
I imagine it being frustrating in that sense. Yes.
Very.
But hey, please, anybody out there, any lesbians or bisexual young ladies who've tried this out, please let us know. Any aficionados of any stripe, let us know what we're not getting. That we'll never get to experience unless it's with our barbers.
So I think in this scene, Dan Aykroyd, silently, without saying 2 words, Porkbellies, which we'll get to in a minute, just his mannerisms just achieve the level of assholeness.
Yes,
that is just unprecedented. That he, when they said now cut, they said, now that is exactly what I wanted.
This is the guy.
You are a major league asshole, and you laid that down in this minute 5. From the way he's just sitting there taking the shave, and then walks out of and stands there with clutching his briefcase up by his chest, waiting for Coleman to open the door for him. He will not do it himself.
It would never occur to him. It's not even. He's not doing anything. It would never occur to him to open the door himself. That's like not. It's like you might as ask himself to slap himself in the face. That's completely natural to him. Now, we've sort of touched on this before already. Even before minute 5 when he actually says something. But I'm going to say right now, this is probably his best performance, Dan Aykroyd's.
The whole movie, you think?
This role is his best. His best role.
Yeah, I think
because he plays. Yeah. Go ahead, Dan. I'm sorry.
I got to agree. Yes.
I mean, I love Elwood. I love Elwood Blues as a character. He's fantastic, and he does a great job with it. But I think Mike, what you're getting at is that with he's firing on all cylinders. He's got the subtlety and the grander gestures that create this character, and it's fantastic.
But then he also becomes very likable at the end, or midway somewhat through.
He is Dan Aykroyd.
Right around the time it was the Dukes. That's the turning point.
He was also good as Britney Spears' father in Crossroads.
Oh, I never saw that. But I did see him in Driving Miss Daisy. He was good in that. I've only seen him in that and Blues Brothers and Trading Places, and that's it. And Ghostbusters.
Yeah, you might want to
throw that one in there. And Caddyshack 2. No, I never saw Caddyshack 2.
You didn't see Caddyshack 2 with what's his name from from The Jerk? Jackie Mason.
Jackie Mason.
It was a terrible movie. We covered that, remember?
Yeah.
He's teaching me how to be impatient.
Jonathan Silverman. Poor man's David Schwimmer.
I think we had an episode where we said that we watched Caddyshack 2, but we didn't.
Yeah, no, it was we covered the whole movie in 1 minute.
Yeah, by not talking about it.
We did 1 minute.
That's our magic. There's a thing in this, a minor little detail in this shaving moment. It's like a movie thing that always gets me. You know full well that Dan Aykroyd, the actor, was fully shaven when he sat down, and so it's just a matter of removing the shaving cream. But at the very end, Coleman just sort of wipes away a sizable chunk of shaving cream off his, the back of his jawbone or something, and in the context of the movie, shouldn't that part of his face just not be shaven now? Like, he missed that part. He only just wiped it off with a thing.
I think this is where you're getting you brought up a good point, but Dan Aykroyd expects to be shaven every single day in that role as major league rich asshole. Right, so there's nothing to shave.
It's barely
That's a good
anything to
point.
shave. It's to make sure you never look like you need a shave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never look like you have you're a wino.
This is bringing up a larger point, and I know we get far afield sometimes.
It
But
better be good.
talking about shaving and stuff,
Pointing
there's the
like
phrase 5 o'clock shadow,
Mm.
which always makes me think that comes from a world where men who go into the office and shave every day are shaving down exclusively, and that around 5 o'clock they might have some shadow there, some just enough stubble that you can see it. Whereas I have always been in the tradition of shaving up, where I can go like a full day before you even know that I haven't shaved.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's a
Yeah.
it's a thing. But Tom is raising a very banal point here.
It's not bad.
Everybody's
It's just
everybody's facial hair grows differently. Maybe you're a
That is
swarthy man from Greece, and whether you shave up or down, you're going to get a 5 o'clock shadow. I don't have that much
It's
to
true.
say about it.
You're right.
It's the hair that appears later in the day when you're no matter how
whether
you
it does
shave.
or doesn't.
Yeah.
So I could have a 5 o'clock shadow, but a day later. So it's like
You could have it at the end of the week.
5 o'clock
It's like
tomorrow.
a 30-hour shadow.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. All right.
It's a tomorrow shadow. It's 5 o'clock.
Okay.
5 o'clock
We're
somewhere.
we're all dudes here, so we get to talk about shaving and not understanding scissoring.
Oh,
I don't
it's
shave.
5
I've
o'clock
not been
somewhere.
cleanly shaven
Mm-hmm.
in years at this point.
I haven't
don't-
either.
I have this
I usually
razor.
go a long
I
time
have the
without that.
electric thing, and it goes down to like stubble.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't ever go past stubble. I hate
Yeah.
doing it. I hate it, and I just grow a beard and then down, then beard, then down, then beard, then
Yeah.
down, over and over again for years now.
Exact same thing. Like once a year, I'll take it down to the stubble,
Yeah.
and you still have the outline.
Right.
But I haven't taken. And maybe that's something I'll try one day. Is just take it down all the way.
Every once in a
Let's
while,
see.
I take it down all the way, like maybe once every 3 months or something. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you know what? That sounds nice.
Yeah.
That sounds
Eddie
like
Van
an
Halen.
enjoyable
Sound
experience.
nice.
Getting it all gone.
Yeah,
Smooth as a baby's bottom.
You Eddie Van Halen it. You do it all the way.
All
the way. Speaking of that, you guys doing the pubes? What's going on?
Well, if I know I'm going to be scissoring that night, I want to be prepared.
Oh,
So,
God. You're
you
heading
know.
down to the.
Hairy
We're
scissor.
heading down to that bar we're talking about, that bootlicking bar. Then you better get. I don't think they like it swarthy there.
Where
Sweaty and
was
swarthy.
the gay bar
think so.
in Police Academy?
Blue Oyster
The
Bar.
Blue Oyster Bar. That's what I thought it was, but then I thought maybe I'm confusing it with Blue Oyster Cult.
Well,
But
yeah,
they
that's
went
the
ahead
blue-
and just called it that.
Yeah,
Magic
and the
Castle.
music was jigga-boom, jigga-boom.
That was when like the joke just was. It's a funny thing. The joke just was that it was gay.
Mhm.
Like that
Yeah.
was the joke.
That's
and
all
it's
you
no
had to
longer
say.
a joke. Don't tell me we haven't made progress. That is no longer funny that something is
No.
gay.
Okay,
Well, the
but you do
joke-
not have to go very far back in time at all to get to where it was still funny.
True,
Like that's
true.
remarkably young. That changeover.
And I
But
think
it's
in
always
some places
surprising
it
to me.
still is.
Well, the
Yeah.
joke was that you were in the bar.
Right.
You were
Right, but-
fooled into being in the
You were
bar,
fooled
and that was
into
when the
being at the-
music turned
at the
on,
bar,
and it was
but
like,
the
I'm now
reason-
in a gay bar.
You were fooled into being at the bar, but the reason why entering a gay bar was funny, which now you would just enter a gay bar and nobody would. You just don't care that
Yeah.
it's a gay bar. I don't care.
Yeah.
So
Right.
and nobody I know cares.
Yeah.
But you. Well, I should say nobody I commiserate with on a relatively frequent basis cares. But you know
Nobody want to know.
exactly. But then but like the joke back then was like, you walked into a gay bar. God knows what can happen now. I could get fucked.
Oh my gosh,
I
you're
could
off the
accidentally get
reservation.
Fucked, and I could accidentally fuck a guy.
Yeah.
And
You're gonna
he
do
could
it.
fucking
You'll like it.
suck, and
That
I
was
could
the
suck and
joke.
fuck, and that would be all by accident.
It was once you're in there. Once you're in there, the next scene is they see you on the street with your arm around some guy.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
That's
exactly.
the
Yeah.
big joke,
they
and I
made
think that
you
was
gay.
I think that was in Police Academy. The guy who was in there
Oh,
was a straight
yeah.
laced guy, and the next thing you know, he's got his arm around some guy.
That's that's Blazing Saddles too, and the whole fisticuffs
yeah,
at the end. Like the
exactly.
cowboy's
Oh,
got his arm around the
I'm parked over by the
top hat guy.
commissary.
Yeah.
That's the joke. Yeah, the joke in Blazing Saddles is that just those guys are so gay.
Yeah.
But,
Although
you
it is
just
a little
punch one of them,
because it's
Like,
like
it gets all over you.
You brute. It's okay. It's okay.
piss on you. I work for Mel Brooks.
Parked over by the commissary.
the
There's
French
another movie,
mistake.
like
Good movie.
80s movie like that, where this guy's
Oh, there's
walking.
dozens.
Yeah, this guy's walking like the hallway of this party, and he's like trying to find somebody. He's like, this is craziness. And some guy opens up the door and he's like, something about a plumber. And he goes, what do you think of my plumber? And he grabs him and pulls him in. And 2 minutes later he comes out and they're arm in arm with each other.
Yeah, and he's tired.
Lipstick.
His tie is all loosened and he's like, oh, he's tired from all the... And then the guy pulls him back in.
That was the Reagan era fear that if they just get their hooks in you, you're done.
It's so hot and amazing. It's so fantastic.
Yeah, you'll just be...
It's forbidden.
The gay people have all the answers.
Real soon.
We might be afraid, but we know deep down that they've got all the answers. They've got it figured out. Yeah. And if we just cross that line, that's it forever.
Yeah.
The interesting thing
we're enlightened.
In stand-up comedy that you sort of see sometimes is that because like it wouldn't be funny anymore to say that someone was gay. It's just not funny because it's just an incidental fact about them. It doesn't. It's like saying their hair is brown. It doesn't matter, right?
Right.
But the thing about it is and it's more understandable the more you think about it. But the only people for whom being gay is like a central funny thing is gay comics. Like there tends to be all these comics who are like will only talk about how extremely gay they are and how much gay sex they're having of a weekend.
Yeah,
and it's the irony is that they're the ones that are now exploiting that thing for comedic purposes. But it makes sense because it's like they own it.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's usually not my cup of tea. I mean, the jokes have to be pretty good for it to work, but I do see it.
Well, let's get into that. I'd like to get into comedy. We've got a lot to talk about with you in comedy.
Same thing with not just gay though, but also other identity aspects. In other words, if you're like, there's tons of Filipino comics that will talk a lot about that they're being Filipino.
And I've noticed that too, but a lot of it's fun. Like a lot of it is just kind of like
it can be though.
Cultural, like, hey, we're just goofy and we're crazy and let's talk about first of all.
Is it all like different versions of that very basic observational comedy kind of thing?
Yeah,
but it's like from a different nationality or a different orientation or just different cultures.
Yeah, it's like about being from like if you said something interesting about what it's like to grow up in a Filipino family, I would be interested in it. But a lot of times it's like I have all these pet peeves and there's a bunch of pet peeves I have, but one of them is when people go like, "Oh, you're all wondering what race I am." Like they'll say stuff like, "Oh, I bet you're all wondering, where I'm from, where I'm from." And the thing is, I don't know that anybody actually is. It's like I'm sure you'll tell us. I certainly have never wondered it. I've never in my life saw a guy go up and go, "Oh, he looks swarthy and a little." I wonder what country he's from. It never occurred to me. I just am like, I don't know. And he's like, "Well, go ahead, tell me."
Pin him down.
They're setting up the joke.
They're setting it up, but it's like it's totally contrived to say that people are wondering because no one's actually wondering. They all figure if you want to talk about it, you will. It's just like
aren't a lot of those setups kind of contrived though? Those kind of like
they are, but I mean, the more
I was thinking the other day, ... or a guy said to me,
no, there's no question of they're all contrived, but it suggests that people are more fixated on people's races than they actually are. They're not actually thinking about it. No one's actually thinking about it. They're just going, whatever. I hope you're funny. That's
you're
all
different from me, and that's enough. Yeah. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, and so it's it's one of those things, but people do it a lot. I should probably do that. I should go out there and be like, I bet you're wondering what race I am.
Yeah.
Maybe I will do that.
That's how you do it. But
that's people hail from Wales or Scotland. I mean, let me tell you something.
What part of the British Isles?
Well, you could do it. You could do
provenance.
You could do it out of like a protest as like a way to call out how ridiculous it is.
There's examples though from every single stripe, like to use a. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dick jokes.
Well, you can also talk about how little gay sex you're having.
Yeah, you can be like, I had so little gay sex this weekend.
Yeah.
On account of, I don't happen to be gay, but I would.
I have a question about this minute.
All right, go ahead.
To make a hard segue. All we see of Dan Aykroyd in this scene, or Lewis Winthorpe III, Coleman is shaving him. Coleman is picking out his suit. He is dressing him. And he is about to open the car door for him. I sort of get that if you didn't have to shave yourself, you could read the paper or something. You could be chilling out doing something else while that's happening or just spacing out. And maybe even picking out your suit or your clothes, maybe, but I don't get what you gain from having another person dressing you. You know? I don't quite get why even the upper crust of our society would
He picks it out, though, and I don't know that he dresses him. He just picks it out.
I don't know. Well, maybe I'm okay. Maybe like all we see. Well, we do see him like putting the coat on for the jacket on for him, and like straightening his tie and stuff. But
he's finished with finishing school.
Yeah,
to quote the upper crust band.
But then since I've seen this movie, I've watched Downton Abbey and stuff, and it seems like they are full on, like, you know, I can't touch my own socks or my own unmentionables. He comes out in his jacket
and he finishes the look because I think Coleman puts it together and wants to see the look.
Oh, okay. He might have the pocket square and all that.
Yeah.
And,
but to Tom's,
that is part of being a butler, is being able to pick, you know, to know the patterns, know the colors, be a sommelier in a sense. You know, do all that stuff.
A clothes sommelier.
Yeah.
Well, to Tom's point, though, I guess it's sort of a. It's like it points to like some of the benefits of being rich aren't really practical at all. They're just sort of symbolic
and possibly infantilizing in the long run. Like, I can't even pick my own tie.
I don't know that I would ever get to the point where I wouldn't mind, though, to be honest, if I were ultra rich. Mm-hmm. And someone understood fashion better than me.
Oh, sure.
Also understood my sensibilities such that they know I don't want to dress up too much usually, but they know me well enough, but they know clothes a little better than me to the point where they could dress me better as me than I could. Then I wouldn't mind having somebody just handling all that.
I've had that experience, like walking into a store and be like, I haven't bought a suit in 10 years. Can you please help me out? And they figure it out. And like, oh my God, this suit looks like me and it's great. Thank you so much. And this tie goes great with it, and everything's going to be fine from now on. Every funeral and wedding I go to for the next 15 years, I'm going to look dynamite. Thank you.
Right.
But yeah, a daily thing that might be kind of nice. I don't know.
No, I love it. Like, I'm a mess. You know, when it comes to like trying to pick things out, I walk around in circles and leave with nothing. They like to say, listen, this is what I want. I want my clothes. I don't want to be tugging at my shirts all day long. I'm uncomfortable. Right. I want a slim fit, but I don't want to be choked around the waist. Mm-hmm. Let's do it.
I don't want my suspenders to clash with my cravat.
Let's put together a few. I need a good suit. I need a sport coat, 2 sport coats, whatever. Put together a bunch of mix and match looks. Mm-hmm. And in that case, I would love when somebody does put the jacket on you. It's like
it's so nice.
Yeah. It is.
I just got a new suit
thing
recently.
I just learned that I need a new suit. I just tried on my suit from like 10 years ago.
Well, I think Dan, I want to segue to Dan right here with the new suit because he just said he got a new suit. Yeah.
Take it away, Dan.
I've become what they call, you got all these people now, the royal watchers that watch the royal family and all that. Mm-hmm. I become a Dan Lewis watcher. So every day I pour myself a nice little cup of something, pull up my computer and start looking. What's Dan been up to today? Comedy clubs is he's been taken off. So let's get a little update from Dan on what's going on because he's been playing. He played the Big House in San Francisco, right?
Yeah, it depends on how you look at it. There's 2 updates. One is that it's a sort of 3, but 2 are related. In July, I won something called the East Bay Comedy Competition.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I saw that.
It's a thing where they take 50 people from that are been doing comedy for 3 years and up. Mm-hmm. That's the veterans division, and then they have the new faces division, which is another 50 people. So they have 2 different winners. I won the veterans division. 2 rounds, they pick 5 from each group of 25 and then they do a finals. So I won that thing. And one of the things I won was, apart from some money, was I get to feature for a headliner at the comedy club, which is, I've never featured before. It's like a thing. Featuring means that you're like, there's a host, maybe an opener, and then you feature, you do like a longer set, and then the headliner does like 45 minutes or an hour. So mine was a half hour.
Oh, wow.
And what was the comedy club? What club was it?
Alameda Comedy Club. It's kind of the smallest club here. It's fairly new. It started a couple years ago during the pandemic. It's a nice place, though. They got food and all that, and it's only for comedy. That's what it's for.
Yeah. Now, from what I understand, half an hour sounds like maybe twice what you've ever done before, or what I've heard of you doing.
Basically.
He's done some long sets,
basically,
though, too.
Usually I'll do 10 or 15 minutes at the most.
Mhm.
I did 20 a couple times under very low stakes kind of circumstances, really shitty situations.
Yeah.
But I've never done like 30 minutes with a paid audience and all that stuff.
Wow.
And you get to hang out in the green room, and the headliner comes in from out of town. You get to schmooze and all that stuff,
Mhm.
and you get your free drinks,
Awesome.
and you get paid and all that stuff. The biggest club is Cobb's Comedy Club. That's where I saw Norm when he was in town. It's a bigger club, big kind of lots of, I don't know how many hundreds of people, a couple hundred people maybe or something. This was the Punchline, which is not as big, but it's kind of as famous. It's like that's where Chappelle does his. He's doing it tonight. He's doing a show on the same goddamn stage. Anyway, that one you go there on Sundays. They have a showcase where it's like a paid audience on Sunday night, and a lot of comics go, and they all go in the back and in the sides and the wings,
Mm-hmm.
And they you sit there and you go for like a year or something, and you try to build a name for yourself in the meantime, and they track who's showing up and who's not.
Your residency.
Well, it's like you're just there, and then one day they'll come over and go, "You want to go next?" And so that was yesterday. That was Sunday.
Oh wow.
That's what I saw the picture of. That's what I was thinking
Yeah.
of. That was the what was the name of the Punchline?
The Punchline. And then once you're in, especially if you do well,
Mhm.
Start
in another
showing up.
3 months or so, theoretically, I would get another chance. I'd get 7 minutes. Then you build on, if you're doing well, you build on that. Maybe one day you audition, you get past there. That's like Made Man Club. That's like Made Man. Then you're a regular. They're going to have you back and all that stuff. And that sort of goes in this.
So you're on a career track.
So yesterday, what was cool about it was my friend here, who I do comedy with, who is a close friend of mine, who is like to comedy what maybe Mike is to me in baseball.
Mm.
We both got up the same night for the first time, which was a big, huge surprise and
Wow.
fantastic.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Start following Daniel Lewis Comedy on Instagram.
Yes.
And do that now and do that often.
Do it.
And get
Check
your
blood
friends.
sugar.
Yeah. Just do it.
Just do it,
Eat
you
your
son
own
of a bitch.
goddamn Quaker Roads. Do it.
How hard can it be?
And I think this guy you're talking about, I made a comment on the photo. I go, yeah, he used to look at Tom and I like that. Picture of some guy sitting there with a big grin on his face, and Dan's behind him with his arms wrapped around his neck like a loving couple.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's moved
And
on.
I was like, it's Tom that used to be us.
That's right. It used to be you guys. If you guys did, you guys would both be amazing stand-up comedians. To be honest.
Oh God.
But yeah.
Like,
That'd be
I just sent
terrifying.
Dan a message. He didn't respond to me. Maybe he's talking to this guy.
Probably.
That guy
Yeah.
is a good friend of mine. He a very funny guy too, really good. And he when I won the East Bay Comedy Competition, when they announced the name, he stood up and he pulled the chair over his head and started going, like in 2001.
Like an ape.
Wow. That's friendship. I would never have done that for you.
No.
You're right to have moved on to this
He's
new
my
guy.
punchline buddy.
Yeah.
He's my punch buddy
Yeah.
now.
Awesome.
He's the San Francisco us.
Next stop, scissoring.
Also a drummer, Mike. A good one too.
Oh, yeah?
well,
Okay.
Here we go. It's the bizarro me.
Probably better than you.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
So.
Yeah. Could have been you, Mike.
And a better
Could have been
baseball
you.
player.
Oh, here we go.
He's much more handsome.
And pulls
Yeah.
more tail.
That's not how I measure myself.
By height.
Better not be.
Better get somebody. Yeah.
Anyway, it was a big deal for me on Sunday, and I celebrated with some bubbly and some ice cream, courtesy of my lady who
beautiful.
heard about it and went out and bought that stuff for me. And it's funny though. Somebody did comment to me that's a little backwards. It's quite a lot backwards actually for me to have already featured. To have done 30-minute sets at a comedy club before getting this opportunity. It's sort of supposed to go the other way.
Right.
It's like 30 minutes is a crazy long amount of time to be on stage. And so it's...
I just want to put it out there. We could easily do a minute of Trading Places in about 7 minutes. If you want to invite Mike and I up on stage with you, we could just do that. That could be your set, just us doing a minute of Trading
No, we'll
Places.
keep it
that
separate.
sounds fine.
What? Okay.
You keep.
I thought it
We
was
each
a
got to.
great
We build our following outside of this, and you bring them into the mix.
Yeah,
That's right.
You fold everything in.
Fold everything,
And
and say,
that's
this
where-
show has that author guy. This show has that stand-up comic, and this has that loose cannon that wanders around the neighborhood.
We got the author guy,
Shit was
author
weird.
guy. We got
Yeah.
the successful comedian, and then we got the guy who chased the guy down the street, the biker down the street, yelling at him. Fuck me. Fuck you.
Fuck me.
you.
Fuck you. We've talked in the past about how I am oblivious to pot in all its forms.
Yes.
Oh.
Let me get through this real quick.
Tom had some pot. Did you, Tom?
Mike and I,
right
my
through
friend
it.
Mike DeMaria and I went to the local dispensary, 2 years ago or something. Got me some gummies, some low level, whatever things, there were a couple that you, Mike, thought, oh, that'll take you over the moon. That'll take care of you.
I go, that'll knock you out.
It'll knock me out, and it
didn't.
didn't do anything. It didn't. I felt zero effect from it. Maybe there was something, and I just wasn't noticing. I don't know.
How much did you have, Tom?
I think it was I want to say it was 10 milligrams.
The gummy?
Yeah, it was a gummy. Yeah.
Okay.
And it was like a 10 milligram THC deal, and it did nothing for me.
You went more than that, I think.
I don't think so.
Oh,
But no, but this
just
time
one
I went like 2 weekends ago, just on a whim. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, and the only reason I'm doing it is like, vague and anxiety sometimes. Why don't I just, supposedly this is good for that. And I told the guy that I'm just looking to kind of mellow out or something. He's like, okay, here, try this. It's a hybrid. There were different, beyond the milligrams, there were different variations you could do or something. And I just trusted the guy. I'll go hybrid THC, whatever, 10 milligrams. Okay, great. Raspberry, jasmine flavor, fantastic. Okay. And so I got them, and, they're like, okay, try, have half of one, and in an hour, if you're not feeling anything, take the rest of it or so. So that's exactly what I did. And so it was a full 10 milligrams finally, and I was like texting with a friend, and I got to the point where I was like, shit, am I actually responding to what he asked me, or am I just writing sentences that are just based on what I was thinking and that have nothing to do with this conversation? Is he going to be able to tell that I'm completely high or something? And it felt for like 5 hours. I was exactly like if you're, I don't know, if you're falling asleep while you're talking to somebody and you're holding the conversation, but after a second you're like, oh wait, I just said a complete non sequitur that had nothing to do with what we were talking about. That's what I felt like for like 5 hours straight.
Yeah.
And
you gotta write
it was boring. It was boring and annoying. I didn't like it. I was trying to like talk to my wife and my son, and I couldn't quite do it.
Oh, I get it.
And I was trying to watch TV.
I get it.
Okay, what?
It was disrupting your Norman Rockwell life.
It was disrupting.
Yeah, there's nothing to get away from.
It was like I couldn't. It wasn't
can't
enjoyable.
Converse with my son about Indiana Jones. I can't talk to my wife.
I wanted him to pass me the remote control, and I couldn't get the words out.
I can't tell them all the witty things I found out about this movie today.
Nah, I didn't like it.
You don't need it.
I was like, why would people?
Tom does not need any kind of escape. He's already a gumdrop house on Lollipop Lane.
I'm surrounded by gumdrops.
Cinnamon gumdrop. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
Boring.
Princess Honeydew brings me my delivery of candy every morning right to my door.
Princess Honeydew.
Boring.
I don't get it. I don't know if this is like a specific experience that you can have that is not what people are trying to get at, but if it is what people are trying to experience by either smoking or having edibles or whatever, I do not understand it. I don't want to.
Tom, I think did you get it relaxed or anything by it?
Not really. No, I was just sort of disconnected. I was just disconnected.
Without that, I wouldn't enjoy
still have any
it.
left?
I need what it gives me is a little bit of like I'm not as worried about the world as things in the world. And I go, Tom, just to give you reference, I go either a sixth of one of those gummies or a quarter of it. I won't go past that because I don't want confused high thing. I want this like, slight feeling of contentment, just very slight.
Yeah.
So you think I might have the right stuff? I just took too much, perhaps. That's what you're thinking?
I'd say go down to an amount that you think won't work. See what happens.
Okay. Yeah.
Once in a while, I'll have like a sixth of one and forget, and then 2 hours later, I'm like, I feel pretty good, but I don't know why. And then it suddenly occurs to me, oh, it's probably because I had that. You know what I mean?
I
need to stay sharp in the evening.
3 days ago.
I can't afford to. Yeah.
Sure. Right. Yeah, I think I don't know what the goal would be for. Yeah, there's nothing relaxing about it. I was hyper focused on what I was experiencing the whole time. Like I was watching TV and I was like, I'm gonna have to watch this again tomorrow because I'm missing everything. But then if I thought about it for a second, I'd be like, oh no, I actually do remember every scene that happened. I just feel like I'm missing it as it's happening, and that's very distracting and upsetting. And
it's interfering
drag.
with your lifestyle. You have a nice relaxed situation over there, and
I kind of already do. Yeah. What am I trying to relax
and
for?
it's like, you got your routine, and if it breaks that routine, you don't want it. So
Yeah.
you got no. So just put them all in a satchel in a bag we got left, and give them to me. God
I'll
damn it,
do it.
I could use it.
I invited you over this weekend. You totally bossed me, but next time if you ever do come over again, I'll make you a deal.
I was worried about how that would make Dan feel if we were hanging out. Then I see this picture with his arms wrapped around some guy's neck.
He doesn't need us.
Buddy.
We had a block party. It was nice. Mike could have shown up, but he didn't. I would have invited you, Dan, but you're thousands of miles away, and you're busy with this new fella.
One guy's looking this way, the other one's looking there. And one guy's looking saying, "What do you want from me?" I mumble that to myself so many times during the day.
I do too.
One for me.
Every time I go to as I've mentioned before, any art gallery, I'm always like, people are like, "This is great." I'm like, "Yeah, I like this guy." He's like, "What do you want from me?"
I think I may have zeroed it. We've talked a lot about things we quote constantly, and I know this probably isn't accurate what I'm about to say, but it feels like it's right. I think that I say and mumble to myself more times than anything else that I say or mumble to myself, and I'll be amazed if you guys know this. It's from like the very beginning of the Terminator. The there's a time thing that happens, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it disrupts the guy's garbage truck driver, and he goes, and you hear him go, "What the hell? Goddamn son of a bitch." I say that to myself constantly. And then what's fantastic about it is a minute later, he says the same thing, but you can tell that they just took the first like half of that original clip. So it goes, "What the hell? Goddamn son of a bitch." And then a second later he goes, it's one of my favorite things. I want to post it.
You might have to look that. You look that quote up.
Yeah. What the hell? Goddamn son of a bitch. I say that to myself constantly. Just walking around the house, can't find a spoon. Oh, that spilled there.
Yeah.
Oh, where's my pen? What the hell? Goddamn son of a bitch.
Well,
that's fantastic.
That's minute 5.
That's great.
That's minute 5. I think the only other thing I want to say, filmmaking wise, is that there's a nice bit of economy with Miss Penelope. We got her picture in the background on the table while he's getting shaved, and then Coleman mildly asks, "Oh, will Miss Penelope be joining us tonight for dinner?"
Yes,
and she will indeed. Yes.
Yeah, and so they're
it's
setting
nice
it all up.
You know what she looks like. You know her name. You know he's in a relationship. He's excited about it. He's smug about it.
So that's not Constance Fry.
No,
that is not Constance Fry. I don't know why she gets a whole song to her. Whoever Constance.
Well, because Constance will do whatever, winter, spring, or fall.
Yeah,
that's why.
I guess she earned. It sounds like she maybe earned a song. Yeah, even with those other two sitting there listening to it.
Constance.
But we'll get there. We'll get there.
And then she
everybody fast forward. She did step on the ball. I hate to ask because I don't have anything prepared, but should we do trivia?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, the music makes it sound like we should do trivia.
Let's do trivia about a different.
Hopefully, you have some trivias.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'm going to movie trivia. Just typing that in. Okay, 100 best movie trivia questions with answers. So we're not just going to be adrift. We're gonna.
So we don't have to. So you don't have to.
The code. I already hate this. The code in the Matrix comes from what food recipe?
I've never seen
no,
it.
that's dumb.
Never
okay,
seen
forget
it. I've never seen it.
What's the name of Meatloaf's character in the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
I don't know that one.
I don't know. Henry, Eddie, Chuck, or Al?
I've never known.
It's Eddie. Nobody cares.
Not my thing, that movie.
That was not my thing either. I missed that boat, and I think I'm fine.
Go to a theater, people throwing toast at the screen. I don't get it.
Like, give me a break,
being judged if you don't know the lines.
What do you want from me?
Give me a break.
This guy's throwing toast that way. That one's throwing toast that way.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
And this guy's like, what do you want from me? Yeah.
This seems to be a trivia list only for movies from the 19. Oh wait, okay. Which was not the name of a child selected to tour the Wonka factory and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Okay.
So you have to tell me which of these did not go on the tour.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Warp, Veruca Salt, Mike TV, Charlie Bucket.
Billy.
Charlie Bucket. Why would they have another Charlie? Oh wait, is he Bucket?
Well,
is his name Bucket?
That's Charlie.
That's Charlie.
Oh, his name
Bucket.
is Bucket. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Billy.
Yeah.
It's Billy.
Billy Warp. No such thing. Or if he was there, you didn't get to go on the tour.
Okay.
Mike TV.
Freddy Krueger wears a striped sweater that is which colors?
Red
and blue,
red
orange
and
and
green,
green,
I believe.
red and green,
green,
orange and brown.
yes,
Red and green.
Red and green.
It is green.
Who did the cat in The Godfather belong to?
Mm.
Francis
Oh,
Ford
the guy that
Coppola,
got
Diane
stabbed in the
Keaton, Al
stomach.
Pacino. Wait, what?
No, Salazzo. I don't know. Say it again.
Salazzo got shot. I
But
just
what
dropped
did
my
it
phone.
happen? Was it Enrico
The answer was
Palazzo?
no one. The cat was a stray. So not
Oh.
only is it not a movie question, but it's a trick question.
Terrible.
Yeah. I'm scrolling through. I want to find one more good one. Probably won't.
These are not good.
True or false? Sean Connery wore a toupee in every James Bond movie.
True.
That sounds like it has to be true, right?
Maybe.
Because
I mean,
why would I ask it otherwise?
because that he's well known for wearing a toupee, so it may be that
Yeah.
you think they're going to say yes.
You think that I think.
Yeah.
Or
So
maybe you think
therefore
no,
I
like, oh,
cannot
maybe in the
choose
first two he didn't.
toupee in front of me.
The answer is true. He did get involved in the land war in Asia.
That was the worst trivia you ever had.
That's
It was really bad.
shitty trivia.
That was
That's
rotten
all there is?
trivia.
All right. Good.
I mean, there's more, but it's not very inspiring.
If there's no
Want another
good
one?
ones, then forget it. Jesus, Christmas, criminy. Give us one
you
more.
find
Oh, here's
this
one
when
for
you
me.
were,
Here's one for me. I'm not going to look at the answer. If you watch the Marvel movies in chronological order, which movie would you watch first? I already have a problem
The
with
answer
this.
is I don't give a shit.
The answer is I don't give a shit. Very good.
don't
And that was
make- They
trivia.
don't make movies for adults anymore.
Sorry, Martin Scorsese. Relax. I like these motion pictures with the Supermen and stuff.
boring.
It is boring. It is green.
This bores me.
This boy.
Well, I guess that's it for minute 5 of trading play. I keep wanting to say Caddyshack. Caddyshack was so much fun. I'm having fun with this one too, though.
Yeah,
This
this
one
is
is
going to be
fun.
good.
Coleman's taking a long time getting to the car, almost like it's which I guess is the point. Like you have to see Dan Aykroyd stand there, not opening the door, no matter
He's
how
putting
long
his gloves
Coleman
on.
takes.
It does
It's
show
all
that,
a
like, even
process.
if Coleman, that
Right.
they are close. Like, that they know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know their
know what's
routine.
up.
They both know their roles.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if that's all for
minute
this
5.
one, we can move on. That was minute 5. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, everyone who's listening. Yeah, we'll be back next time with minute 6 of the Trading Places Minute.
It was a stone groove, my man. You are the most righteous.
Yeah, right. Just get the fuck out, man. Let's go. Shit.